Hey guys, Paul Pluter on the Paul Pluter channel and also the ArchieLuxury channel. Today guys, I want to ask the question, would you do a deal with the devil to resolve your weight loss problems? And I got to tell you something. I was talking to a good friend of mine, Doctor, he is a medical doctor, on the ArchieLuxury live streaming. I do live streaming every Saturday morning. Friday night and Saturday night. That's American time, Australian time, Saturday morning and Sunday morning. And I in a recent podcast live stream, the question was asked, would I swap my holy grail of watches, my watch I worked my ringer off, my grail piece, which is my Patek Philippe, world time, would I swap that to be 80 pounds lighter? Would I swap my Patek, which is, I mean, I'm a low income person. This is a lot of moolah. Would I swap that to be 80 pounds lighter? And of course I said, of course not. I can lose the weight. And that is the big question. Would you swap a grail watch of yours to be lighter? And it got me thinking. Maybe the Patek isn't the right motivation for you. Maybe the motivation for you is a Rolex Daytona, a beautiful Rolex Daytona. Would you swap a Rolex Daytona to be 20 pounds lighter? What do you say, guys? Would you do it? Why not just eat less and exercise, fatso? Why not just eat less and exercise? So with that said, I decided to really think about this. Would I swap? The thing is, 80 pounds, a world time is, you know, that's an expensive watch. You're talking high 20s US. That's a lot of money. It's hard for a working class guy like me to find that sort of loot. That's a lot of money. Would I give that up to be a little bit more slender? Well, quite a bit more slender. And I'd like to play devil's advocate. So I actually had a bit of fun this week, and I recorded a program with my good friend Satan Deville, and I've actually put a link. I don't know which side I'll put the link, but there's a link, and it's on the ArchieLuxury corporate channel. Go take a look at this. Click the link. Whilst you're there, also subscribe to ArchieLuxury corporate, and I'll also put a link to the live stream I had with Doc. And this could be an interesting question. Would you do a deal with the devil? Would you swap a grail piece watch to be a bit thinner? And the amazing thing is, Doc said, of course you would. And I'm thinking, no. The Patek Philippe, the Grand Classique from Patek Philippe, that's hard to get. That's a serious graft. Whereas the weight loss, Archie, just stop fucking being a pig and move more, exercise more, Archie. So it's a very interesting question. What would you do a deal with the devil to be the perfect weight? I mean, there's so many health concerns. I'm starting to snore. I've got an asthmatic cough because the fat is enclosing around me and I can't breathe properly. I've got to get tailored clothes because I can't just buy off the rack clothing. the crotch on my trousers constantly wears out because two fat legs rub, rub, rub like sandpaper, and my pants wear out. Everything doesn't last. My shirts are getting tighter. I'm putting weight on. And if you could just swap my grail piece to be the right weight, would you swap it? In an instant, the doc said, and I'm thinking, fuck, stop, doc, give me a chance with the diet. So I've actually taken the challenge. I'm trying my best to lose the weight, and it's not actually a diet, it's a lifestyle change. I need to completely change my complete eating habits. I need to change a number of key indices. I do need to change some key indices. So that video I did with Satan Deville, go and take a look and ask yourself, what would you sacrifice? Sometimes, you know, there was a very interesting comment that Warren Buffett made. He said, what car would you pick if I said you can have any car you want, however, it's got to last you for the rest of your life? And how would you treat this car? Would you change the oil regularly? Would you stick to the service intervals? Would you, when it was raining, put it under cover? Would you wax and protect it? How would you treat this car if I said you could have any car, but you've got to keep it forever? Now, how about your body? Because that's essentially what your body is. Your body is something that you are stuck with forever, and how you treat it has a big effect on how long you get out of it. And if you're smoking cigarettes constantly, if you are eating too much, if you are putting the stress and the pressure and the hard work in, maybe that's not the best way to get ahead. So I gotta tell you, what would you be prepared to do? And it's the same thing. What would you be prepared to sacrifice to lose the weight? And this is the whole thing. It's willpower. These are easy things. It's like becoming rich. You spend less than you earn and invest your surplus. But so many people in this world cannot become rich. They do so many dumb financial things. It's all simple if you know how. Guys, take a look at that video on the ArchieLuxury corporate channel. The link is there somewhere. Take a look and tell me, guys, what you think of that. Nice one, Arch. Great vid. Hi, guys. Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III. Guys, I want to tell you, this is so important. Guys, I depend on my Patreon supporters. Just this week, I used my Patreon funds to get myself a fantastic, lightweight gimbal travel camera. And I just want to say thank you. This was made possible because of my Patreons. The Patreons, they made this purchase possible. And it's, you know, a piece of equipment like this is $600, plus I need a few memory cards. It's such an expensive business. Guys, if you haven't sponsored me on Patreon, please do so. Look in the description for this video here. It'll tell you ways you can help me. Guys, help me stay full-time on YouTube making videos. By helping me on Patreon, you send a small amount each month to me to keep me enthused and making videos. I can buy equipment like this little gimbal camera. Guys, come on, help me a lot, help me very much so, because guys, I want your help. I need help to make quality content. And I got to be honest with you, if I didn't have your help, it's not going to be much good, guys. It's not going to be much good. I need your help to buy equipment and to do things. So guys, sponsor me on Patreon and I'll be here for you. That's right, I'll be here for you. Please guys, help me on Patreon. See you later.
It's better not to talk at all.